Going on, ladies and gentlemen? So this is the Craftsmen 20 volt wet dry vac. I just picked it up about a couple weeks ago, and so far I've been liking it. It's been working out pretty well. When you get it, this hose will come inside the vacuum itself. You will have to open this up on both sides to get to it. It comes with a crevice tool, so you can test your hose, and a whatever you want to call that, skimming tool. I don't know. I don't know the terminology behind all that. The hose is pretty long. It can stretch out about, give you an example there, probably about 5 feet, 6 feet if you really want to stretch it out. So it does not come with a battery. So for the testing in the video, I ended up using a 6 amp hour. So you'll stick it on here and just power it on. It does output a lot of stuff, which I'll show in the upper video. And then it also comes with a HEPA filter inside. Let me show you guys real quick. It's a little dirty inside. I did just clean it out, but it's not brand new anymore. So as you can see, I did have an unboxing originally, but I had to redo that because rule number 1, don't leave a voter's pamphlet laying on a dining table when you're filming. It's kind of a lesson learned, if you know what I mean. Especially when I'm moving around and it's like impossible to blur out at that point unless I want to spend hours on it. So anyway, we'll cut to where I vacuum out the truck. All right, we're gonna vacuum my work truck here. See how it plays out. So let's go ahead. On the hose, let's fire it up. I got a full battery and everything. Blowing air into my space. See, just dust, no, mud. You know how it turns to dust. Show you what it looks like, just get a good idea of it, and I'll show it a little bit when I get it cleaned up. Actually, let me put on the accessory real quick. There we go. That's a lot better. Oh yeah. Looks great. I don't have dust coming out and hitting my shirt. So it's clearly, the filter's working really well. Anyway, let me cut to when this is vacuumed. Don't mind the dust, or the stuff I have to wipe down, but, oh, did a good job. Did a pretty good job. You know, obviously I gotta wipe this, you know, because it's just stained, but it grabbed it all right. So, yeah, did pretty good. Not complaining. All right, here we go. Here's our car. You see I got some dirt on here from dust from work. So we're gonna go ahead, put the extension on. Sorry about the fingers in the way here. I'll go ahead and show you guys afterwards. Hang on. Hate that it always zooms in all the way. Get that pine needle out of there. There we go. I'm just gonna do a quick vacuum, so I'll get back to that in a sec. You can see it wasn't perfect, but it did a pretty good job. Oop, I got some dust there by accident when I was doing that. But other than that, did a pretty good job. Yeah, this definitely will be in my garage. I'll definitely have it on there for that. But anyway, I'll get to the overview. So am I able to recommend the Craftsmen 20 volt vacuum? Absolutely. If depends on your situation, obviously. If you have a car, if you already have the Craftsmen tool lineup, I have a drill and other things with the Craftsmen 20 volt lineup. It's definitely worth picking up as an addition to that. But keep in mind, this is a complement to your shop vac. This is not a replacement to your corded shop vac. I have a corded one.
Obviously, this isn't near as powerful as the corded one, but it's still pretty good. I would say if for those who are truck drivers who have ever used, they make these little cigarette 12-volt uh, powered vacuums that you'd plug into the cigarette lighter port on your car or truck, and those things did not work very well. They were pretty pathetic. This is much more powerful than that, so I would definitely say for if you got to vacuum out a vehicle, this is ideal. If you got to hit a quick cleanup, maybe you're doing workout in the back or something, you got a quick cleanup you got to do, this will work pretty well for it. Like I said, it is a wet dry vac. It has a bobber in the middle of it. You can suck water with it. So it is a pretty good deal. I used the 6 amp hour battery in the test, and I think the 6 amp was already partially depleted. I vacuumed out my truck twice. I vacuumed out my car in a period of a week, and I lost about 2 bars on it. But I think the third bar wasn't fully charged, so I'm not going to split hairs on it. Also, too, I have a 1.3 amp hour battery here and a 6 amp hour, and there is not a serious, but there is a noticeable difference in torque between the two batteries. In fact, let me start with the 2, and you'll see if you can hear it. So this is the 2, or not the 2, the 1.3. So this still does the job. Let's go ahead and try the 6 amp. Yeah, it's just slight difference in power, believe it or not. Even though it's only amp hours as battery capacity, I do notice a little bit of a difference in power between the 6 and the 1.3 amp, which is written on the back of this. Isn't a 2. So I do not have a 9 amp hour battery, even though I'd be kind of curious how a 9 would work on this. I believe a 9 will fit on this this vacuum. So anyway, yeah, so good vacuum, definitely worth picking up. Keep in mind, it does not come with a battery like I put at the beginning of the video, so you will need the lineup ahead of time before you get this tool. So thank you guys for watching.